Yo, what it do, YouTube? I'm back with another one. We're here with another young lady. What is your name?
Annie.
Annie. And what is your current situation?
I'm currently homeless, living on a bike path in the woods.
Could you tell me what got you in that situation?
Basically, I started using drugs. I ended up living in trap houses. They got condemned, and now I'm here.
How'd you start using? Why?
Honestly, I don't know why. There's no excuse. My husband at the time was in jail. My kids got taken away. I was drinking a lot of alcohol at that time, and someone offered it to me, and I did it. And I've been doing it.
What kind of drugs?
Crack cocaine.
Yes, you say someone offered it to you?
Yeah.
And you decided to do it.
Was that
Why?
person supposed to be a friend?
I thought she was my friend. Apparently she's not, because then she wouldn't offer me drugs.
Correct.
Supposed to have been a friend and she offered you the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And you mentioned you had kids. How many kids you have?
6.
6. What are their ages?
18, 17, 16, 12, 11, and 4.
Now, can you tell me when the last time you seen your kids?
I seen my 2 oldest recently. I see them on a regular basis. They're older now, so they're able to see me. My daughter I haven't seen in almost 2 years.
How does that make you feel?
Not good. She's an asshole.
How does it make you feel? It's okay. It's definitely okay. You're gonna be all right. But this is a time for people to hear your story, what you're going through. So, how does it make you feel?
Horrible.
Horrible. You know everything gonna be okay, young lady. How old is she?
16.
She's 16. And do you see your other kids?
When their dad lets me out.
When the dad lets you. Now, how long have you been in this situation?
Living outside.
Yes.
Only a little over, like almost 2 months.
Over 2 months. So, what are you doing to try to get yourself out of this situation?
Honestly, right now I'm not trying to get myself out of the situation.
Why
You're
not?
ready yet.
I don't know. Honestly, don't have an answer for that.
I see it brought tears to your eyes about your daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that?
Because I miss my daughter.
Say it again.
Because I miss my kids.
Now, wouldn't you think that'd be a way to push you, to make you strive even better to get your kids?
I have no idea. Right now, I don't know. I'm not happy with myself right now, so I'm like stuck in the place that I'm miserable because I feel miserable.
Miserable, man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how was your childhood growing up? Did you live with both mom and dad?
Only my mom.
Only your mom?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
I had a great mother. She was disabled in a lot of ways, mentally and physically. And I can honestly say I was the jerk kid because I could manipulate her. She was like the kid and I was like the adult. So I got away with a lot of things.
No,
And her being disabled, she did a great job. Absolutely great job. And I was a jerk kid.
Where was dad at?
Hmm?
Where was the dad?
My dad I didn't meet till I was 8 due to the fact of a situation between him and my mom where I was the result of that situation.
Can you explain?
Can you explain the situation to me?
So my mom and her were like boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. He was married. He drove my mom to work one day and stopped the car and brought her in the woods and
R-worded her.
assaulted her.
Wow.
And I'm the result of that assault.
Sorry to hear that.
She was also adopted.
Mm-hmm.
So she's the only blood beside my kids that I actually know. They wanted her to have an abortion, but she didn't.
Could you tell me this? Where are the fathers to your kids?
One of them just got out of jail after doing 8 to 10 years. The other one is taking care of my 12 and 11-year-olds, and the 4-year-old's dad's in jail.
Okay, you said the older kid's father did 8 to 10 years.
Yep, my 3 oldest.
Could you explain why?
He allegedly assaulted his current wife's daughter.
Oh, wow. Wow. Now, during the 8 to 10 years, did you lose your kids then or did you lose them before?
I lost my 3 oldest before that.
Before that. And did you try to get them back?
I did, but was unable to because of a jail sentence I had received.
The jail sentence?
Yeah.
Like, how much time did you get?
18 months.
18 months? Can you tell me for what?
Assault and battery.
Assault and battery? And what
I
year
drank
was
a
that?
lot and I had a lot of assault cases due to my alcohol problem, my blackouts, and I eventually ended up getting time for it.
Do you currently still have an alcohol problem?
No.
Well, that's good. So you went from alcohol to drugs, basically.
Yes. Honestly, the crack cocaine slowed down the drinking and I don't drink anymore. I smoke crack.
How often do you get high?
Every day.
Every day? Now, is it all day? Or just, you know,
It could be all day, all night to throughout the day, here and there. Depends on the day.
now, where's your other kid's father?
My second kid's father is around in the same city as me, raising my 2 younger kids, 12 and 11.
Fair to say he'll get that.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's good. Now, during this time of your homelessness, have you applied for housing or anything?
Recently, no, I haven't, but I've applied for housing a couple times before, which I had received an apartment in a project, but then was told I couldn't have it because I had an open probation case. Applied again and lost the address that I had, so didn't get the mail. So now I currently honestly don't know what's going on with my housing situation as far as the applications. So I need to do that too.
And you say your 4-year-old son is incarcerated?
No, his dad, yeah.
His dad is incarcerated.
So he's with his grandmother, his dad's mother.
Why is he incarcerated, if you don't mind?
I was told he got some type of domestic kidnapping charge.
Oh, wow.
I don't really know the details of it.
Seems to me you hate living in this situation.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I, at the moment, don't try to change it either, so.
Yes, understandable.
I choose to be here right now, and it's dumb and stupid, and I shouldn't, but I do.
So you say you choose to be here.
Yeah, 'cause I don't have to be here.
And why are you here if you don't have to be here?
Very hard question. I just choose to be here. Like I said, maybe it's because I feel like I should be here because I'm miserable. I do drugs. I don't know.
Now you say that you you were alcoholic. What led you to that? Did something ever happen to you?
There's a lot of reasons I was alcoholic. Domestic violence. I was in group homes and juvenile DYS basically almost my whole life.
Has anything ever happened to you?
Like,
SAID,
no.
assault, sexual assault?
I've never been sexually assaulted.
Okay, now, when did this DV start?
With my first kid's father when I was about 17.
And you just continually, like,
12 years.
for 12 years you was in a DV relationship?
Yes.
How did that make you feel?
Empty.
Did you try to get out of it?
A couple times. And I eventually did when he received a jail sentence. When he received the jail sentence, that was my opportunity, yeah.
Well, how you mean? And that's how you really escaped by him just going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Does he see his kids?
No, not really. I think he's seen him once since he's been out of jail. Maybe
Does
twice.
he have opportunity to see him?
Absolutely. They're the 2 oldest wanted him in their life. Were excited. Never talked bad about him. Always loved him. He seen him when he got out, and then after that, their relationship went downhill. So they don't really bother anymore, I guess.
Do they know about his case?
Yes.
So that might be why. If went down?
Actually, no.
No.
Has nothing to do with that. It has to do with their exact words to me was their dad showed them off, acted like he was happy to see them, bought them shoes, bought them clothes, and then just started dating one of their aunts who was actually their father's cousin's kid's mother, and she might be one of the reasons why he started pushing his kids away. He kicked him out the house, threatened to call cops on him. Just for nothing, for like little arguments, stuff like that. So my kids feel like he just doesn't want to be in their life.
So during the time that it seems like he was incarcerated and you were incarcerated. So what happened to the kids?
My kids were adopted. When they were 3, 2, and 1, they were taken away. I seen them every week for an hour. Then during the incarceration, they pulled me into court and basically told me if I signed my rights, they would do an open adoption, let me see them once a year, if I could see them more if the adopted parents agreed. And if I didn't, then I would never see them again.
Did you ever sign your rights over?
I signed them.
So the agreement was not...
And then I paid $100 and something once a year for an hour to see my kids until they were older, and the adopted parents lied and said I wasn't sending in my paper, which I was.
So it stopped.
So my
all the
business
visits stopped.
Yep.
Now, do they have good parents?
Until about 2 or 3 years ago, I got a phone call and it was my kids. Yep.
Do they
Have they ever talked to you about those foster homes?
Yes.
The adopted parents.
Said
The adopted parents.
Yes, they have. Apparently, they didn't have too good of an upbringing like I thought they did. The parents were, I want to say the word racist, only because a lot of the mental abuse that they were doing to my children were due to the fact that they're mixed.
Oh, wow.
Like, one of my kids literally told me that they sat him down and cut his braids out one by one because they were telling him he wasn't black.
The adopted parents were
Yes.
telling your child, which is mixed,
Yes.
he wasn't black.
As they
So
were slowly cutting his braids out.
Oh, wow, seems like the system probably failed them too.
Definitely failed them.
So they wasn't good adopted parents. Did anything else happen?
I've been told one of my sons was molested by another adopted child that they had who was older than him. I've been told they were abused physically. My 2 sons, my daughter not too much, I guess my sons protected her, but she got a lot of the mental abuse where they lied about her parents, lied about their family, made her think that everybody is people that they're not. Like, my daughter actually believes that she was born with drugs in her system. I never did a drug in my life until I was 34.
Okay.
Are we still videoing? Can you pause it? Ready. My ugly client.
Yeah, ma'am,
Hi.
I interviewed you the other day, huh?
Yes, you did yesterday.
How you been?
I've been okay. How are you?
I can't complain.
Sun shining, right?
Yes, yes. Every day above ground is a better day.
It is. This is I see you guys.
Yes.
You met my friend.
Yes, I met your friend, and I was interviewing her. So you guys know each other.
Very well, actually. I've known her a couple years, and they always say blood is thicker than water, but in this instance, it's not. This girl right here has been through some of the worst times in my life when the people that should have been weren't. So,
Okay, alright.
people who are in bad situations aren't bad people. That's for sure.
I love you.
Now, can you please stand in the camera? Thank you. 'Cause I don't want no bad reception on my interview. So, what, young lady, I talked to the other day.
Yes.
Adrian
Yes.
is your name, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, are you trying to get yourself out this situation, or do you still want to be here?
I mean, yes and no, because it's hard to, obviously I don't want to live like this forever, but at the same time, it's hard to see the end. while you're going through it, because there's so much that has to be done. And that's half the problem, is people just, instead of taking it one day at a time, and it sounds corny, but it really does help to take it one day at a time, because it's the steps. If you get too lost in how much you have to do, you're going to get overwhelmed and feel, you know,
Suffocated.
yeah, you're not going to end up doing it all, because it's like, oh my God, I have all this to do, you're going to panic. And but if you really do take it one step at a time, then you can, like, set goals. And I've noticed recently, a goal for me every week right now is to make sure I take a couple showers, get something to eat every day, and
Everyday goal.
Yes, now,
and wake
can
up.
I ask you, where are you guys showering from if you live over here?
Well, there's a few answers to that. There's a couple of churches, and the YMCA, you can always go shower there. Also, there's a couple of
The
churches
church up the street on Dover that certain days of the week
every
will let you go
Thursday,
there and
I
shower.
think, you can shower, they give you food.
On a daily basis, what cleanly
What we
people
do is,
Burger King bathroom and Stop and Shop bathroom seems to be a very popular place.
well,
to
yeah,
flood.
we will literally lock the
I say flood
door,
it.
wash our hair in the sink, brush our teeth, you know, wash up and
Bird bath.
shave. And
whatever.
I literally shaved my legs in
I was there the
McDonald's
other day
today.
for like 2.5 hours.
McDonald's
Hey,
works
you
for
gotta do
me.
what you gotta do, right?
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. Y'all
keep yourself clean.
are ladies, and I'm quite sure you want to stay clean.
Every day.
Yeah.
Any relationships around here?
As far as like boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have a boyfriend who's he's actually not homeless. He chooses to come down here and spend the night with me every day. You know, just as well. You would never even think he would be in a place like this. You know, a lot of us you can't really tell just by looking at us. You know. But,
Absolutely.
yeah, we've been together almost a year, and he's down here basically because of me. He comes down here because of me. And I don't, like I said in the interview last time, I don't really have to be here. I could go with my father, or, you know, family, but I chose to be here because this is what I'm doing in my life right now. Not the best choice, but one day, hopefully, I'm put this all behind me. But right now, I'm just not 100% ready, I guess you could say.
So you say when you're ready, that's when you're gonna.
Right, because if you're not 100% ready in your mind and spirit, you're not gonna do it. You know, you have to. People can push you and push you and push you, but unless your mindset is there, it's not gonna happen. You know, and I mean, there's been times where I got sober for 9 months, a year. I was sober for 2 years once. You know, it's all about what you really want. You know.
Absolutely. What about you?
Relationship?
Yes.
I am in a relationship. With the person I was with almost 6 years. We had like a 9-month break. He was actually living here before me, and then when I lost the last apartment I was in due to a raid, I came down here with him.
Okay. So you lost your apartment during a raid.
It wasn't my apartment. It was more like a squatter situation.
Okay. Come on this way. I don't think you want to be in the YouTube video. So we had to go this way because some people don't like being in the YouTube video.
Right. I had to steal some cigarette real quick. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Y'all are best friends, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah?
She keeps me up every day, you know?
Okay, then. So y'all pretty much stick together all the time.
Every day. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We call each other the evil twins. Because, you know, we as females around here, you gotta have a backbone. She can be pretty mean, and I guess I can be pretty vicious.
What do you mean if I have to be? My heart is very, very big. At times I don't even like my heart, and I don't want the heart that I have.
Hold
but
on, so we can
it's
hear. Wait till the bike.
my heart, and I can't change it.
Let them go by. Yeah, what you did earlier was kind of messed up, because, like,
Right now, we're shooting an interview
we're a
right
little
Yeah.
busy.
Do you want to shoot a YouTube interview?
I'm being homeless.
I get you, being homeless. I get you next, if you want to. No swears in my interviews. All right, young ladies. Hey, I'm gonna come back and interview you. I got another interview.
All right.
Well, I'll be back
Just
with
because
you.
somebody commented.
Oh yeah, well, I
And
answer
I wanna-
any comments, any questions, any comments. Be free to ask, and I have no problem answering them.
Because some people say that you're to blame.
I'm to blame.
They say you
That
never
didn't
put
blame-
the,
you
you
didn't take.
never took blame. But in my video, I asked you a question. And you did
take
take blame.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
of
it
course.
was
It's
you.
my fault. I know right from wrong. You know, I wasn't forced to push to do anything that I've been doing, and I'm fully responsible for my decisions in my
Well,
life.
she
said
said
that.
she chooses to be
I
here.
choose to be here.
The same way I said I choose to be here. I don't have
Right.
to be here.
I don't
None
have
of
to be here.
None of us have to be here.
So-
None of us want to be here.
Just so
We're here
go,
because we choose
so
to.
go home.
It's not that easy.
It's not. It's easier said than done. You know, I go home to my father. It's very strict rules, and going from no rules to strict rules, it's for somebody with a mental illness doesn't clash that well because I get very defensive and I'm bipolar, and it just doesn't always turn out very well. Because my father and me are very much alike, and we butt heads with everything, and I'd rather not wake up every day being screamed at. You know, I'd rather not being told when to eat, how to eat, and what to eat with. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So from
yes.
going from all this freedom to that, it discourages you from wanting to even do it. You know, I'm sure the end result is worth it. You know, but
Yeah, the end results could be
definitely. But
really
like I
healthy
said,
for you.
it's
Gotta
my
build,
choice
build the strength to even be able to deal with
to want to deal with it.
situation.
Right.
Now, what about you? Can you go home?
There's two places I can go. I can go to my mom or one of my sisters, but I choose not to. Like I said,
You're not ready yet.
not ready
How do you eat?
Yeah.
There's places that come bring us meals once in a while, and if that doesn't work and we have no money, I'm gonna tell the truth. I steal
Yeah.
food
Me too.
to eat.
I'll, you know, the big animals steal from the little animals. You know, so it's
I'm
a
not
circle.
too much of a
And,
stealer,
like,
but I
it's-
have done it.
It's not the
I
right.
will do it if I'm starving.
It's not the right thing to do, but at the same time, if I haven't eaten in 2 days and I'm starving, I'm going to the grocery store and I'm taking something to eat.
I don't overdo
Gotta-
it. I'm not greedy.
gotta
I'll
survive.
take a
You
sandwich.
gotta
bag
do
of
what you
chips.
gotta do, right?
Exactly.
Say that again.
I said I'm not greedy. I won't go in there and go crazy. I'll probably grab a sandwich, a drink, and a bag of chips, and I'll walk out.
I hadn't had anything to drink in almost 2 days, so I went and I took a case of water, you know?
And
Yeah,
I
but
went-
I brought a case of water over
He brought
there.
waters today.
Oh, you
brought-
don't- you
yeah,
don't-
I
oh,
brought
well,
some
that's
water
what I
I
over
was
was
there
passing
for you
them out.
guys.
That's when you were in your tent. And you said, "Give me a minute."
Yeah, so you guys can have something to drink out
There's
here.
a whole
appreciate
bag
that.
of.
You understand? So, but it was nice talking to you, ladies.
Anything?
You
Feel
ever-
free to comment.
Well, what you say?
Feel free to comment. I have no problem answering anything.
Now, do you have a Cash App or anything?
I actually don't have a Cash App at the moment.
What about
Instagram,
Venmo,
Facebook, where
anything?
in case someone want to donate to you guys, do you have any place where they can donate to?
At the moment, I really don't have one. Mine's like being weird. It's like locked or something like that. I may have a PayPal, but I don't know. I have to make sure.
All right, we'll get back with you on your information.
Well, if we ever get donations, or we come down here anyways and bring blankets or anything,
Yeah, no, I've
Yeah.
seen you guys the past couple days.
we'll bring it and buy some stuff whatever you guys need.
They
and
really
bring it.
appreciated those blankets last night.
Very much so.
Came in very handy.
Very much so. Thank you.
Just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, no
You guys
problem,
are
no
really
problem.
making a difference, and it's the little things that matter to us.
Especially today with the
Yeah,
waters.
absolutely.
because
We
it was
trying, we
Really, really hot
trying.
today.
It
The
means a lot.
waters.
We just want y'all to get
Drink
out
it.
of this
We know.
predicament.
We know.
All right?
Maybe
Out
you'll do
of
the
it.
push.
Thanks for the pushes. It helps.
All right. Well, ladies, it was nice talking to you girls, okay? Y'all try to have a nice day.
You as well.
You too.
God bless.
Thank you.
You too.